just had new neighbors move in next to me this evening. So I'm sorry, I'm just realizing this right now. They just moved in tonight, and the first thing they hear from me is like screaming at the top of my lungs. So, welcome to being my neighbor, my neighbor, my neighbor. I have had a bad day already. I've had a bad day, and oh, now my dog's coming to check on me. Now, I was screaming at the top of my lungs, and she's just laying in bed like, shut up, I'm trying to sleep. And now she's like, you good? Okay. Anyway, today's gonna be a Q&A. And honestly, what better video could you get? Hold on, let me collect myself for 5 minutes, and then I'll come back to this. One sec. So, good news, my dog came to check on me. Finally. I mean, it took her long enough. Anyway, has anybody else, please tell me that somebody else has cried over a spider? Like, tell me that. Please. I need that right now. If somebody could just tell me that, that would mean a lot to me. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. So, the irony of this is that I was already having a bad day, and I was trying to find a cup to match this year to get into a really healthy routine and lifestyle, and the last time I was pregnant, I was so tired that I couldn't like do anything. I was taking so many naps every day and like sleeping for 18 hours a day. But this time I want to make it like a healthy pregnancy and like go to the gym every day or on days that I'm able to and stuff like that. So I want it to be a year of almost, my stomach just growled, a year of almost opposites, where I want it to be my fittest, strongest year that I've ever had, plus also be pregnant. So we'll see what happens. But that is my goal for 2022, and I want to hear your guys' goals too. Motivate me in the comments. What do you truthfully want for Christmas? I want to get pregnant on Christmas, and I was thinking about this. I was like, okay, I'm an open book, right? Like super open, too open, and it's like too much most of the time. So I understand that I don't think about things the same way as other people do, but I was like, why don't I ever hear anybody else talking about like trying to have a baby? Is it the fact that they don't know if it's going to be a healthy baby or a healthy pregnancy or whatever, or because I know about that. Trust me, I totally understand that, but is it that, or is it like nobody wants to hear about your sex life, so like nobody wants to hear that you're trying to have a baby? Like, I don't know why people don't talk about it, but I am trying to have a baby. I tried to have a baby last night. I'm gonna try to have a baby tonight and every other night until my fertile window is over. So until the 29th, I am gonna be trying to have a baby, just so you guys know. And that's what I want for Christmas. I want a healthy baby for Christmas. And like present-wise, of course. Hold on, let me have a sip. Present-wise, I want anything from a small business. So like from Etsy, I have a favorites list with like 80 items on it. And I just told my fiance to pick something on this list because I love everything on my favorites list. And I would rather support a small business than like a huge corporation any day. So somebody asked about my OnlyFans. Hi guys, it's nice to meet you, all of my new subscribers. I had an OnlyFans for I had an OnlyFans for I guess it wasn't even a year, it was like almost a year. And I still have it. I am still open to it. It's just, I don't know, something like in my mental health just got in the way of me posting over there, and it got to the point where suddenly I was so overwhelmed by it in so many ways that I just like couldn't even open the website anymore. And then when I couldn't open the website anymore, all of the messages, like when I would open the website, I would have dozens of messages to respond to, and I was like, oh fuck that, I just can't. And it just got really overwhelming to me, and I just couldn't do it anymore. So I have not completely closed the door on it. I just am not doing it right now. makes sense. I have one, like all of my old content is still up, so you can see it. It's just I don't promote it anymore or talk about it just because I don't post on it right now. And so that's that. The next one is, have you ever dyed your hair? No. Nope. This is, I'm sure you can tell, it's my real hair color. It's just brown. I washed it today, so thank you for asking on a day that I washed my hair. I have never dyed it. I did at one point use that sun-in stuff that you spray in your hair and then like use a blow dryer or like go out in the sun and it naturally lightens your hair. I did use that one time, one summer, and it fucked up my hair so bad. And it's finally all grown out now, but it took a couple years before it grew out. This is the healthiest my hair has ever been, and I think that's because it's been 5 years since I got a perm last, because I've gotten a few perms in my life, like I think 4 perms, which is where they curl your hair permanently for like 6 months to a year, and that really messes up your hair. And it's been about 5 years since I've done that, and my hair is finally the strongest it's ever been. It's still not great. I just naturally have very thin and fine hair, but it's the best it's been in a while. The next question is, what is your favorite gift that you got for Christmas when you were younger? I'm just gonna say whatever comes to my mind because I was a spoiled brat. I was a spoiled brat. I was the baby of the family. You know how that goes. And I was the baby of the family. And because of that, I got hella gifts. Lots of them. And it was fantastic. And every moment was wonderful. From the time I was probably 7 to the time I was 21, I only pretty much asked for DVDs. Oh my god, my daughter just started crying. Can you guys believe that? I'm just gonna see what happens. But, I pretty much only asked for movies because that's what I liked to do. I liked to watch movies and television shows. So I would ask for that. I would say the favorite ones that come to mind of all the gifts that I've gotten were, one year I got a princess set from Santa, and it was like a tiara and rings and little lace gloves and little shoes. That was really fun. I got like a whole princess dress up set. An easy bake oven was another fantastic gift. And like when I got full seasons of shows, that was a big one. So This one says, loving your content so much. My question is, why did you start an ASMR channel? And when did you love ASMR? So, I loved ASMR. Good question. I think back in 20, sister and I, we used to be like best friends, right? We used to be besties. And, long story there, but we used to see like every Harry Potter movie together, and I think starting at Chamber of Secrets, we saw all the midnight premieres together. So the first one we didn't because I was too little, but then the next one, my parents let me, so it was fine. And I've loved Harry Potter since then. She loved it. She's 8 years older than me, so when the first ones came out, she was probably like 13, 14, 15. And then when we started seeing them in theaters together, she was like 16, 17. So, or something around there. I don't know. But I've loved Harry Potter since the moment I watched the first movie. I tried to read the book when I was 6, because my sister was like, you have to read this book. And I was a super advanced reader at the time. I've always been really advanced in that regard. And so I could read it and understand it, but I didn't understand the different terminologies that were used. So I didn't like the book very much because in the first couple paragraphs it makes you feel fucking normal, and I love her so much for that. So welcome all. Wow. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's just too much. Like, that's so sweet. I'm so grateful. There wasn't even a question there, but that's fine. How many piercings and tattoos do you have? I have this one. I have the Loch Ness Monster on my ankle. I have a rose right there. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. I have mountains right here. So those are my tattoos. And then piercings. I just got my ears pierced 2 years ago. So just one in each. I would like to get another one. But right now I just have one in each ear. But it would be fun to have double piercing. But I'm very new to this, so I'm taking it one step at a time. Let me take one more sipperoo. Honestly, I'm like a little bit embarrassed that honest with you, I feel like something like that is coming in my near future once I get money to do that, because I've been so burnt out and so exhausted and so just like running on empty and needing that time by myself just to recharge. So I have a feeling an Airbnb is in my near future. I just don't know where or when, but it will be coming soon just because I really need it. I need a break to myself, to myself, to myself. What is my zodiac sign? I love you so much. Well, let me tell you. Hold on here. Hold on. 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 I know what I am. I'm a Gemini. But I thought I had written down in a previous document. Hold on. So, Alexandria ASMR actually told me what my full chart was, and I'm gonna tell you right now. Shit, I lost it. She went through it all. So I am a Gemini. I was born June 2nd of 1995. 1995. Okay, and she said, you guys ready? Okay, so she said that my moon, which is who I truly am on the inside, is in the sign of Leo. So I'm a Leo moon. And I am okay, hold on. So my sun sign is Gemini, my moon sign is Leo, and my rising sign, which is my mask and my outer layer. So when people don't really know you, but they assume that you are, is a Libra. So that's all I know. Whose ASMR channel is your favorite or top 5? Oh my god, that is too hard. I really love, oh my god, I don't even know where to start. Let's just start with Alexandria ASMR. Alexandria ASMR is one of my favorites and has been for a long time. Who else? Lori Latte ASMR is one of my favorites. Grace V is one of my it was just like, what the